Hey everybody. This program is the last program for the semester. Uh, it is a little different than the previous programs that we've done in class, and there's a pretty good reason for that. The main reason is, every program we covered, let's talk about the differences here. Every program we covered up to this point in the class, I've given you lectures and we've talked about how to do them. I've never given you a program that we haven't, discussed how to do those particular things. Now, the issue is going forward, when you go to four-year schools, or another college in particular, it's not very unusual for the teacher not to tell you how to do everything. In fact, when I was in a programming class, I distinctly remember the teacher gave us a program and we had to do one or two things in it that we've never covered. And when somebody asked the teacher, how do we do that? He basically said, you better figure it out, which is not my style of teaching normally. If I'm going to teach something, I'm going to teach it, and that's what I'm going to test you over. I'm not going to make you try to do things we've never discussed. Now, that being said, you probably will run into that situation in the future. So this program here is kind of designed to get you ready for it. So I've got four options here, and all of them are fairly easy. You just to pick one of those options and make a program on it. Now again, we've never covered how to do anything that you see here, but there's plenty of examples of how to do this online. So what I want you to do with this project's purpose is, it's for you to go and find a site, video, whatever, that explains how to do one of the specific things in this list, the one that you're going to do. And what you're going to do is you're going to write the code, based on what they say, and you're going to turn it in. And you're also going to turn in the website that you got it from. Now, when I say go find an example of how to do this, I don't mean go to one of these ChatGPT AI things and say, give me a program that does this and copy that. That's not what I'm asking you to do. As I've said throughout the course, ChatGPT and those types of programs are very useful and probably will be used in the future for programming and things like that. But they don't tell you how to do things. They don't teach you how to do things. They spit out stuff that they've already got. And if you happen to have a question that's not in their database, you won't get an answer. The purpose of this project is for you to be able to look and find the answers yourself. Uh, every one of these programs I picked here, there are at least, hundreds of examples online of people explaining how they work, people showing you code of how they work, that sort of thing. That's what I want you to do. I want you to find a website that shows you how to do this. And you're going to include that link when you turn this in. So effectively what you're going to do, pick one of these items, Google search, go through some websites, YouTube, and there will be a couple of places where they've done that program. Write the code, put it in there, run it, make sure it works, include the link as to where you got it, and there you go, turn it in. And again, I'm not asking you to go to one of those AI things because that's not going to count. I'm not going to give you points if you do that. I want you to find a site that has the code and kind of explains it and that sort of thing. Whether it's a video, whether it's a site, whatever it is, I don't want you just to, hey, make this and it spits it out and you copy and paste it. I want you to actually be able to search yourself for the answers going forward, and hopefully that will help when you do get to those classes where those people, the teachers don't tell you how to do things. I had a student of mine actually come to me. They had moved over to Ole Miss, and for some Visual Basic program they had to do, they had to connect to a database and pull this information out. And he told me, I don't know how to do that. The teachers never told us how to do that. I'm like, well, is it in the book? And we flipped through the book, and it wasn't really in the book either. So we did a quick search, and within 30 seconds to a minute, found examples of how to do that, and I helped him do it. So that is what the purpose of this project is. So that's what I want you to do. Pick the one you like the most, look up all of them if you want and try all of them. But there's a whole bunch of things here in the list. None of them are dreadfully difficult. Pick it, make it, turn it in.